Friends who are in the back, come up, come up. If there's, I can't, who was there? Kathy and, oh, there are people there. You're right. Sorry, never mind. I was wrong. Friends, let's begin. We begin when we say we're going to begin, because when we start to show that we are men and women of our word, higher dimension beings have more of an interest in working with us. When we start to show that we are men and women of our word, higher dimension beings have more of an interest in working with us. When we show that we are men and women of our word, higher dimension beings have more of an interest in working with us. When we show otherwise, that we're just, that our words mean nothing, that we'll commit one day and uncommit the next, saying, I changed my mind. Do higher dimension beings have any interest whatsoever in working with someone like that? No, they don't. Because is that person going to be dependable? No. So this is why we begin at 2 when we say we're going to begin at 2. And why we end at 6 when we say we're going to end at 6. And I'm grateful to you all for allowing.
Lynn is not here.
There is no Lynn. There is no Donna.
There's no Lynn.
There is no Mara. There is no Rick. There's only us here. What a compelling illusion it is that there's anything else going on. Right? Right. It's such a compelling illusion. So now, friends, we begin. This is why even time punctuality counts. You see, when we say we're going to do something, it's what the higher dimension beings are looking for is people who will do what they say they're going to do, when they say they're going to do it, the way they said they're going to do it. There. Now, friends, let's begin with an opening process, and we're going to take it step by step. Step by beautiful step. We begin in the opening process by closing our eyes because it helps us draw our focus inward. Our eyes are not our helpful friends. We believe in what they show us, and what they're showing us are bodies. Is that correct? And is that what's messing all of us up? Right. Right. So it can be very helpful, as a matter of fact, to begin by shutting our eyes. And then we start to notice our own body. Notice the body. Notice the breathing. Having the intention to merge with the body. Come back into the body. Noticing how far out we were. It's not a question of, am I in or out of the body? Are we in or out of our bodies? The question is, how far out are we? Does that make sense? It's simply a matter of, am I even in the room? Are we even in the room? Are we even in the room? Right? There we go. Now, let's all have the intention to at least be in the room, right? Bobbing on the ceiling, if nothing else. There we go. And now, find our own bodies that belong to our soul, to us. And can you just perceive your own body in some way, shape, or form and dive into it, just like, poof. And have the intention to merge all the way down into the body. In the opening process, the way it's written, it's notice your body, notice your breathing. If there's any pain or tightness, pressure or discomfort, breathe into it with love. Pain is just a messenger. It's not here to punish us. It's only here to let us know something that's so crucial for us to get, that it's time for our body to start creating pressure. There we go. And however long we've had the pain, and this body had chronic pain for 7 years. 7 years. That's how long we've missed the point. Donna, well, it's okay. There's a seat available there. There. It's okay, baby. You can stay. So now we open up the fullness of the heart chakra. Big, big, big. These heart chakras are larger than they were when we did it this morning. These heart chakras are larger than they were when we did it this morning. So have the intention to open wider, 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 opening to receive, big, 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 bigger than you think they are, way above the ceiling, way beneath the floor, which means way out to the left and right as well. There we go. Big, big, big. Drawing in universal presence, light and love. Keeping the eyes closed can be very helpful because the body is illusion, and it's a compelling illusion that confuses us. There we go. Letting this river of love flow through us and around us, front to back, front to back, front to back. So sorry, energy shifting, flowing through us. So sorry, energy shifting, and through our lives. Letting the river flow, front to back. I'm so sorry. Through us and around us, through us and through our lives. Oh, geez. Such a compelling illusion. Thank you. And there is no Donna. And there is no Donna. Reaching out the back, opening up the back of our... There's no Donna. Opening up the back of our energy bodies. Opening up the back of our heart. Inviting in that element of divine presence we're most personally comfortable with, whatever it may be. Just with intention. We don't need a name. Names are not the helpful friends we think they are. They can confuse as equally as help. Sometimes it's helpful and sometimes not helpful at all. There we go, inviting it in until once again the chakra bulges and expands with love and exhales out the front. And now the river of love is flowing in the back and out the front, through us and around us, in an upward, front-flowing river of love, letting the river flow back to front, through us and around us, back to front, back to front, back to front, back to front. Drawing the focus to the midline now at the heart chakra level, beginning to move down at the midline, all the way down to the feet. Pausing here, really being present at the feet. Going to the feet and through the feet is how it's written. And those are two separate stages. Stopping right here, to the feet, being present in our own feet with our own souls. And then through the feet, now. Dropping down. Wow, now dropping down from here. Whoa, there we go. Deeper, deeper, deeper. There we go. Keep opening up, using this trick that we learned already this morning of opening up, using our hands, our powerful energy hands, to open and widen the earth pillar beneath us, deeper, 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 as deep as we can go with the intention to connect into the center of the planet, but understanding that it's only going to occur through grace, right? And now we start... let's just take it as the working theory that it's going to take years to actually get there for real on our own. And until then, we're riding the river of grace, which is totally fine. That's totally fine. So now we begin to draw up from the center of the planet, Father Earth and Mother Earth, through us and around us in an upward rising river of love, flowing through us and through our lives, letting that river flow at the back as well. A lot of us here in this room are drawing it up our fronts, but not at the back. There we go. There we go, at the back, letting this river flow from earth to sky, right up the back. Feel it just like go up the skin of the back. And in behind the back as well. So the idea is to build a nice, thick buffer zone of light at the back so that things don't surprise you from the back, correct? There you go. There you go. Whew! Opening up that pillar wider at the back, letting the river flow, earth to sky, earth to sky, earth to sky, earth to sky. Now let's engage in this eternal process of straightening our energy bodies. There's always more we can do. It's always possible to improve upon this. Drawing up the intuitive channels. We're starting to soften up. We've already been here for a morning, and so our energy bodies are softer. These classes soften the energy bodies so that by Sunday night, we can have had a change that will help us transform our lives into that which will bring us joy rather than comfort. Joy rather than comfort. Drawing up, 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 up to the crown. And now we start to go through the crown. Now again, that same, using the hands, pressing outward as if swimming through the mental body. Everyone's thoughts tend to stop as if source is right above the crown. And in a way it is because everything is source, but in a way what's right above the crown is that the confusion of the mental body. And so to make it all the way through, we need to go all the way up through the astral planes, all the way up through the atmosphere of Earth, higher, 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 much higher, much higher, using the hands to open higher, higher, higher. And then as a point of comparison, see where we are with regard to the Empire State Building, and notice how we're maybe on the second floor. So this is just how it is, you understand? So just the reality is, ooh, got a long way to go, right? Got a long way to go. And so now we ask for grace, right? Having the intention to get our channels all the way up, really trying and not letting go, continuing to try while now asking for grace. So now we start to draw in all the healing frequencies we currently have access to, have ever had access to in any lifetime. Eyes closed works a lot better. Will ever have access to in any life still to come. Drawing these through us and around us in a downward flow, letting these flow now sky to earth, sky to earth, sky to earth, sky to earth. Swishing these rivers, top to bottom and bottom to top, creating that turbulence, cleansing, clearing, drawing the focus to the intersection of heart chakra and vertical channel, building that critical mass of love that instantly expands, pops into a bubble of light and love, creating safe, sacred, private, healing, learning, growing space for us to do our work in today. Now, when we're doing this bubble in a session, it's a healing session. And so in a session, safe, sacred space for us to do our healing in today. Safe, sacred, healing space. In these classes, it's learning space, growing space. But by and large, in the healings, it's healing space. Now, sometimes people have an intention for growth, but usually it's healing. Now, we notice the vortex. Notice it pulsing around us. Huge vortex, huge vortex. Not trying to, we just notice the vortex that we have already created in the preparation. And so this vortex is deep. The intention is to get the vortex deep. So if we're seeing ourselves in our mental body making these counterclockwise motions, to see those motions as spiraling down like a corkscrew, deeper and deeper into the earth like a corkscrew, so that we have sacred space for our entire life, our actual physical dimension, life. That is the intention, to live our lives in sacred space. What's going awry for many people, everybody, is the vortices are not actually even going down to their feet. And therefore they don't have the protection in place that they would like to have, There we go. So the intention being to spiral this down really, really, really deep. And now we notice the living waters that are flowing right down the center of the vortex like a waterfall of divine love flowing through us and around us, through us and through our lives. Wherever the pain is a constriction. It's just showing us where we have tightness, and to use our energy hands at any point to expand. There we go. There we go. Now we ask our guides, angels, healing light beings to join us. Asking for permission to hold our gathering this weekend. Guidance, support, protection in the process, permission. There we go. We're inviting in all the higher dimensions who are willing to be here with us. We're grateful, grateful, grateful for your presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, in a healing session, we would at this point in time notice the higher soul of the subject and be aware of who we're actually serving as the higher soul. That's who we're serving, not the body-mind who's going to put up a big struggle and fight to retain control. We're serving the higher soul. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay.